And on Fridays, we chat gaming with our game guru, Docky Darko. Let's go.
Waluigi time.
Docky Darko with the game news. We got a console we want to use. Good morning, Docky. What have you been playing lately?
Mate, I've spent the entire week, well, I'll be honest, I've been torn between two worlds, which are completely polar opposite worlds. One is I've been playing the new Mafia game, Mafia the Old Country, and the other is I've gone back and started playing Pokémon Violet again on my Nintendo Switch 2.
Very opposite worlds, aren't they?
Yeah. And I don't know why, but I got, someone mentioned something to me about Squirtle, and I was like, I wonder if you can get Squirtle, who's my favourite Pokemon, in Violet. And you can't in the main game, but in the DLC, you can if you go to a certain place and spend 3,000 BP.
No.
Then you can go catch a Squirtle. And I was like, well, I'm going to get to that. And then I've gone down this rabbit hole of you have to really grind to get the 3,000 BP.
Yeah.
But I am very close to getting Squirtle. So,
Hey, Doc, I'll give you a great game that's a mix of both of them. Teppy, or whatever that's called.
Teppy?
Yeah, I think it's, there was like a game where it was mixture of like Pokemon and murdering things.
Oh, Teppy. Oh, my
It's
God.
not called that. I know Docky's talked about this before.
Is it
I
not?
talked about Pal World before, I think. which is
Pal World.
That's a
Where did
very
Teppy come
similar.
from?
Is it not Teppy's Playground or something?
I don't know. I haven't heard of Teppy's Playground. That's not one on my list. But Pal World was one that actually they ended up getting sued a bit by Nintendo on.
Yeah.
But it's still available, so it's Pokemon with guns, which is kind of cool.
That's the game.
Yeah,
You want to mix?
I've never known anyone that gets names wrong more than Nick. So I don't sometimes you don't know
Shocker.
where he gets these words and names from. Teppy.
I know. Quite often we're on the phone. He calls me Mum. It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
But
He
that's
he calls me Dad.
That's Freudian.
How I see you guys. Yeah, it is. It's just how I see these things.
Anyway, speaking of games with guns, I've been playing Mafia the Old Country. It's a really good game. It takes the series right back to its heritage. So it's set in the early 1900s Sicily, and you play as Enzo Ferrana, who's a young man rising through the Torrisi crime family. It's a real narrative cinema masterpiece. I think the voice acting is probably the best I've heard in a game. The music in the game is unbelievable, but it's very linear and narrative driven. So if you're looking for an open world exploration game to really go explore but old Sicily, then this isn't the one that you'd be looking for. But I really enjoyed it. I just think it got a little bit repetitive. I don't think the AI is amazing in it.
Really?
But I do like the mix of stealth and action missions that it's got. It's if you like the other Mafia games, you'll love this game. And I like the other Mafia games, so I really enjoyed it. I probably played most of it on my PlayStation Portal, just because you can relax a bit more, and it's just so easy to play. So yeah, it's out now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. If you want a crime thriller and just that classic Mafia style, I think it's definitely one to get.
Is this a bit like if you watch The Godfather, you'll love this sort of thing?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I think if you're into that sort of mafia story of The Godfather and Goodfellas and all the rest of them, then I think The Sopranos is another great example. Yeah, I think you'll love this game.
Which one's it more like, Godfather, Goodfellas, or Sopranos?
It's like maybe Godfather is probably the closest to it. It's got that. Yeah. I don't know did you ever play the Godfather game when that came out? Oh, that was phenomenal.
That was insane, wasn't it?
Yeah, I put so many hours into that. It was so good.
I just never played it on the day of my daughter's wedding.
You come to me. I tell you, PlayStation just dropped a banger in the last couple of days. This is amazing. They've put Mortal Kombat 1 out on PlayStation Plus Extra and Deluxe. So what a great game that is. If you love fighting games, I think that's one of the best. It's so much fun.
One?
Yeah. So I think, it's trending. Mortal Kombat's trending a lot lately because they've been releasing trailers for the upcoming movie with Keith Urban. No, Keith Urban? No, Carl Urban. Keith Urban's the singer.
You've done what I do.
Yeah. Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. So, look, I think Mortal Kombat 1's a great game. And also, they've also been talking a lot about their fight stick, the PlayStation Fight Stick.
What's this?
So they've got a wireless fight stick that's coming out next year. And it's going to be a game changer. And if you like fighting games like, Mortal Kombat or or Tekken or Street Fighter, then it's
Yeah.
going to be one to get for your PlayStation when it gets released.
What is it like the old arcade?
Yeah, like an arcade fight stick. Yeah.
Like a
Whoa.
joystick sort of thing.
Yeah, with the buttons, the big
Yeah,
buttons.
right.
And
Okay.
I've got one. Mate of mine and I, we shared a house years ago, and we bought one each, these pro fight sticks, so that we could play Street Fighter. And mine ended up in the cupboard, never to be used again because I
Really?
was so bad.
Oh,
And I got beaten every game we played. So it's just, I love those games. I'm just not very good at them.
If you fight too hard, though, you might break it.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Well,
You're really trying to punch someone or really trying to run fast and just snap it off.
I feel like that's a slogan that should be on a T-shirt. If you fight too hard, you might break it. Some of the other games available for PlayStation, Marvel Spider-Man, the remastered edition, is dropping on August 19. So that's probably the best of the Spider-Man games, in my opinion. And the other one to look out for is Sword of the Sea, which is a surfing RPG.
Oh, right.
So
Similar.
I'm keen to play this. I haven't played it, and I'm really keen to check it out because I really like the animation style on it. So they're ones to check out. Plus, if you haven't played Death Stranding 2 yet on the beach, there's going to be a trial version of that game that you can download if you're a deluxe member.
Cool.
Oh, see, I dropped out of that game, so I might come in on 2.
Yeah, I'd suggest that'd be the way to go. Just go watch a recap video on YouTube for one, so that you know the story, and then jump straight into 2.
Go solid in 2.
I think 2's a much more enjoyable game.
Okay,
Yeah.
story-wise and everything.
Yeah, just easier, I think.
Can I ask a question about Mafia?
Yeah.
Is Mafia, I've heard people complain that it's too short. Would you say that's right? Or
Yeah, I mean, the story is probably 12 to 15 hours, depending on how you take your time. So it's a pretty short game, but also I don't think it's a full price game either. I think it's
$70 or something?
yeah, like it's pretty relatively cheap considering you're paying like over $100 for Mario Kart at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
Would you rather?
I think it's good, and it's got like if you love the story, you'll probably replay it a few times.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Have you broken some thumbs?
Broken thumbs.
Yeah, as a gangster.
Like on my own thumbs or in the game? Yeah, I'm pushing that X button so hard that I broke a thumb. And that was a real sign that I haven't drunk enough milk in my life.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great, check it out. It's good. It's worth playing.
Yeah,
what did you want to tell me about?
I saw a trailer the other day for a new SpongeBob game. It's Titans of the Tide, and it reminds me of the old Crash Bandicoot games and the old Spyro games. And I thought that's going to be.
I saw that trailer. It had David Hasselhoff in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Hoff
It's so good. And he's using a tub of mayo as a drum. It's so random. That game, that whole franchise is just so bizarre. I love it. My daughter calls SpongeBob, she calls him Cheese Man.
Yeah.
Because he looks like a piece of Swiss cheese rather than
him.
yeah.
And
Yum.
she just put Cheeseman on. What?
Yeah, Cheeseman. What's Cheeseman? But no, you're right. It does. It looks sort of like that Spyro sort of classic 3D action adventure game. So that's one to look out for. Their pre-orders are happening now, and I think it comes out on November 8th.
Did you see the pre-order bonus?
No, what's the bonus?
I would say it's an X-rated bonus.
Yeah.
You get SpongeBob and Patrick, but Patrick is nude, and you can see SpongeBob's crack.
Oh, no.
His butt cheeks are exposed.
Well,
Patrick's nude, so he goes from a 5-point star to a 6-point star. That's
more game news from Docky Darko next week. Find him at dockydarko.com or find him here, same time, same place. Thanks, Doc.